All right, Shalom. Welcome to another live video. And as always, before I get started, I want to give all praise, our honor, and our glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. And next double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of the great millstone who teach and who rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety. To all you sincere Akim, keep pushing, keep believing, and keep the faith, regardless of whether people hear, whether they forbear. All right, so this is going to be a reaction to a video. All right, and the video is entitled, I'll just pull it up on the screen right quick. But essentially, it is a video of a so-called white guy and an Israeli, okay, telling you that the actual biblical Israelites are, they say the biblical Jews are the so-called Negroes that came over to the Americas in slavery. All right, and I'm going to do a reaction to that, okay, because it is in the Bible that the nations conspired together to hide the identity of the biblical Israelites, okay? And primarily the biblical Israelites in today's time are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right, so-called, all right? But I got the video up on the screen, okay? And it is about, the video is about, I'm gonna play about 15 minutes of the clip, so Salakia for the long introduction. But it was a good video, okay? And I got the, I have it in the description box if any brothers want to do a reaction to it. Hey, and Shalom, Gabriel, warrior of Yahweh, Shalom, Yahweh, Shem Shabbarakatah. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Hey, Shalom, brother Rayab. All right, Yahweh, Shem Shabbarakatah, my brother in arms out here, okay, in the borderlands. All right, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so like I said, I'm playing about 15 minutes of it, so it's a lot here for the intro, but like I said, it's needed. And then, of course, as always, I'm going to some prophecy, and Yahweh watches eyes edifying to the elect. All right. Okay, Salaki is buffering. Might be.
Are the descendants of the Asian Israelites.
All right, so this video is about black people and how they're actually superior, not just physically and all this and genetically and all that stuff, but actually they're the chosen people. Not all black people, but a lot of them, and even I could say, I don't know if I could say most of them, but many of them. Specifically the people that are living in America, and specifically the people who have been sent all over the earth on slave ships. Those people are superior, even in the Most High's eyes himself, because those people are the Israelites.
Okay, and I just want to say that he said it right. All right. The Hebrew Israelites are superior. Okay, they were created to be the sons of God and the rulers of this earth. But it has nothing to do with skin tone or skin color. And you do have Israelites that look like so-called white people. So I just gotta make that clear so you know it's not a race thing, all right, so to speak. Okay, the God of the Bible doesn't see, white, black, or whatever, but he does see seed line, and he created a certain chosen seed line, the descendants of Jacob, to be the rulers of this earth. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. All right. And this guy might be a Jake. Okay, he looks like a so-called white dude, but really, I'm of the opinion that if someone is an Edomite, then they're not gonna want to speak truth. They're not gonna tell you the truth. Okay, it's not within them. So this guy might be a Jake. You don't even realize it. But anyway, let's continue on.
And there's a scripture that says, not only it says if you bless them, you'll be blessed. There's also one that says you have to cling to them or you can't even be saved. For one, that means acknowledging who they are, obviously. And for two, it means reading even their own scriptures, because these scriptures are not for everyone. They're for them. And if you want to follow after their God, of course, he is the God of all. He's not all people are his people. You see how that works? So if you want to even be saved, you need to get in line and you need to step behind his chosen people. And the reason that this earth is gone behind racism, is because we live in a satanic world, and Satan exclusively hates these chosen Israelite black people more than anyone else, and he hates them and he wants to bury them. Because not only he hates them because they're chosen, but he hates them because literally, like I just explained, they're your...
And I just want to say this, okay? Esau, all right, when he says Satan, I'm pretty sure he seems to know a lot. So he probably knows about Jacob and Esau, all right, most likely. Okay. So-called black people here in the Americas are the most hated because we are from the tribe of Judah, which is the head tribe of the Israelites. Okay, but make no mistake, he hates all Israelites. Okay, he also hates Latinos. He also hates the Native Americans as well. All right, and they caught just as much hell as the so-called Negroes that came here in slavery. All right, so just wanted to say that. All right, but once again, because it's not about skin color, it's about seed line. You have Israelites that look so-called white. You have Israelites that look so-called Arab, so-called Chinese, because the seed line, the seed of their father, and there was a lot of mixing that happened when Jake went amongst the nations. Obviously, he procreated with the women. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to say these things. All right, let's continue on.
And my hope to be saved. Of course, we don't need them, but salvation is for them, and it's for all who cling to the truth that came down through them and for them. In other words, they're first, you're second. This is explained not only in the Bible, but also all of the books that should be in your so-called Bible, but were not allowed in by the Freemasonic organizations that rule and control the earth, because they don't want you to know all that truth. But it is out there. I know it's in Baruch. I know it's in Esdras. That's the message for this video. And again, say it again, black people, especially the Hebrew Israelites, the actual chosen people of the Most High, who was sent on slave ships, not for the sake of all of them, but for the sake of the many. Because just as all humans are fallen, the majority of them oftentimes did not follow after him, but he always had his Zion. He even always had his prophets. He always had his faithful people. But they were even sent into exile for the sake of the many. Because the Most High isn't playing around, and he deals with people as a whole. So he even deals with his chosen nation as a whole.
Thanks.
So wrapping up this video, his chosen people are the black people who were sent on slave ships. You need to bless them if you even want to be blessed on this earth. And if you even want to be saved and make it into the next earth, you need to cling to this truth. And even metaphorically and even literally cling to them, because salvation is not for everyone. The Messiah himself said he came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's a specific people. That's not everyone. That's not you or me, for most of you people watching this video. Of course, a lot of Hebrew Israelite camps are not telling you the full truth about this, maybe because they do not know, hopefully for their sake. What they're saying is, oh, that means no one can be saved unless you're an Israelite. It's not true. The reason he said that is because this ministry begins with them.
Let me just reveal some things. First of all, is that
I'm gonna pause the video. This is the second portion of it. Yeah, and I agree. The guy, this brother right here, Gabriel. Okay, he said he's a Jake. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Because Edomite he's not gonna say all that, man. All right, but one thing that he did mention, okay, he said that he's a salvation, and he said he kind of contradicted himself. But the thing about it is, biblical salvation, what people think of, yeah, it's for the Israelites. Now, in the kingdom, with the different nations, maybe we take a liking to certain nations and treat them, as certain people, certain heathens, and treat them, better than others or differently. Then we don't know. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, that's right. I think the guys are Jake too. Let me get these precepts that the other brother put up. He put up Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. All right, that's it. And he put up Deuteronomy 14:2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all the nations that are upon the earth. That's it. Right, and that's plain and simple. All right, that's how the Lord set it up. Okay, and he's still, even with that, he's still perfect balance. He's still fair, because you look at Esau. All right, Esau has had his time to rule. All these different nations have had their time to rule and have had a portion, of the kingdom on this earth. Okay, now the next part is going to be for Jacob, though. The kingdom of heaven will be for Jacob, and the other nations will be there. They'll just be, servants and handmaids. They'll be they'll be in subjection, okay, to Jacob, the same way that we're in subjection to them now. All right, everything's in perfect balance. Okay, the brother put up Daniel 12:10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. That's fire. That's it, right? So this knowledge is being pushed out. Okay, it's being brought to the forefront. All right, but the water for the precepts. Let's continue on with the video.
the Jews who are brought in Israel, most of them are white. Not most of them, almost all of them are white, including me. I was brought in Israel from a country which is called Bulgaria. It's a European country. And I can tell you that in every European country, there are Jews, and there is so-called organization, Jewish Agency, which is trying to take those Jews to Israel. If you track this organization, you can find out that this is not an Israeli organization. This is an American organization. Jewish Agency is an American organization which has the exclusive right to decide who is Jewish and who is not on this planet, and who to be taken to Israel and who's not. Now, if you do research, you will find out that in Africa, in Black Africa, they're looking for Jews only in Ethiopia. They bring Jews only from Ethiopia. And I can tell you by knowing a lot of people, Ethiopian Jews here in Israel, that they're treated very badly, very badly.
Now, are there actual Israelites in Ethiopia? Yes. Okay, when you read Isaiah, the 11th chapter, all right, which, matter of fact, I'll go ahead and pull it up right quick. We'll continue on the video. I just want to get this one precept. When you read Isaiah, the 11th chapter, Ethiopia is one of the nations, I believe, that's listed. Okay. Yep, here it is. Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush. Okay, that East Africa area, that's mostly the Cushitic Empire. All right. And from Elam. Elam is the East Indians and the Persians, and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. Okay, so there is actual Israelites in Ethiopia. All right, but for the most part, most Ethiopians are really they're really Cushitic people. All right, they come from the sons of Cush. All right, let me get this precept right quick. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatah. All right, Kawas Malak GMSLA. Let me get these precepts. All right, off the comment board. Okay, the brother Rayab put up 2 Samuel 7:23. And what one nation in the earth is like thy people, even like Israel, whom Yahweh Bashem Yahushai went to redeem for a people to himself, and to make him a name, and to do for you great things and terrible for thy land before thy people, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt, from the nations and their gods. That's fire. Fire. Okay, brother. So Gabriel, he put up Isaiah 44, verses 3 through 5. I will pour upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground, and will pour out my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thine offspring. And it says, verse 4, and they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the watercourses. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord, and shall name himself by the name of Israel. That's right. Okay, those are beautiful precepts telling you that when the Spirit of the Lord comes upon the descendants of Jacob, they're going to rise up and they're going to surname themselves by the name of Israel. They're going to say, I am an Israelite. Okay, because they have a problem with us saying that, but it's in the prophecy that this will happen. Okay, that Jacob would be raised up primarily out of Babylon, but of course in other parts of the world, and say, you know, I am an Israelite. Okay, because the Lord has put that spirit upon us to do so. All right. But this guy in the video, you put it back up on the screen. Okay, he's saying that, you know, that he knows that most of the people that are over there in the land of Israel are really just Europeans. They have nothing to do with the biblical Israelites. Okay, and then we're going to keep listening. He's going to tell you exactly what the other guy told you in the last video clip.
And many of them commit suicide because they cannot take it. They come from some place, Ethiopia. They don't have much there, but they live decent life. And when they come here and try to be humiliated and so on, some of them cannot even take it. Now, what I'm trying to say is that why from each white country this Jewish agency is trying to bring Jews, and when it's about Black Africa, they're going to Ethiopia, and this is where they stop. The only one place. Now, because of the same thing, they're trying to do the white supremacy here. They try to bring white guys here and to take the supremacy over Arabs, which are the local citizens, and over blacks, which are so far they're only the Ethiopian Jews. Now, what I'm trying also to say is that another question is why America needs Israel. In Israel there is no oil like in other Middle Eastern countries. There's nothing they can be attracted to. But why do they do all these things? Why do they invest money, bring white people and so on, when they build their system of white supremacy, just like in America, they build in Israel? Why? And I can tell you why. Because the true Jews, according to the Bible, you can check it in the Bible, you can read Job 30:30 and some other places. They have never been white. They have been people of color. And they have not stopped in Ethiopia. They were in Ethiopia, Sudan, and they have settled in West Africa. From West Africa, they have been taken as slaves to America. Brothers and sisters, blacks of America, it's you. You are the true Hebrews. You are the true Hebrews from the Bible. America gonna do everything, gonna invest as much money as it has, gonna fight as much wars as they can, gonna invite as much weapons as they can just to hide this away from you. Gonna take Israel, gonna bring white people here and to tell you these are the Jews, gonna kill you, gonna kill Arabs, gonna mistreat white people like this guy just to tell you this lie that you are nobody and we are the Jews with all the history and so on. It has been deleted, your history. You don't know who you are. Don't forget about it. This is why America has been taking your history away, never to find out that it's all about you. I'm telling you this, please. I don't ask you to come to Israel and to start a revolution. I'm just asking you to start thinking this way, to believe me a little bit, because I'm living in Israel and I'm part of this injustice. I really believe that people like me and you, we can bring the justice back. Thank you.
Over in America, there's so many pastors that are pushing and teaching, hey, we got to protect Israel over there. We got to protect them people over there. And you African Americans, you're not the children of Israel, and you're Gentiles. And so you believe that you know that this is a cover up by both governments.
It's a cover up. Well, I don't want to make it political, but it is a cover up. And I can tell you that ever since I came to Israel, I was not born in Israel. I came to Israel. I started to realize that a lot of things have been covered up, and I was looking the reason why. And this is how I found the reason why. This is exactly the reason why it is. And it is covered up. It is covered up, and I can tell you that Israel, I was told, when I came to Israel, I was told that Israel is a free country, and we, the Jews, have built it so we can benefit from it and not live among others people, so we can depend on them, and every single time they don't like us, they can kick us away, and so on. When I came to Israel, I found out that this was not true. Israel is not really a free country, because it depends on so many organizations and forces which are not even Israeli organizations. They come from out. They come from America, like the Jewish Agency, the organization which decides who to live in Israel or who not, like all the religious organizations, like the who organizations which bring money for Israel to build universities, synagogues, and everything. And it's obvious that a lot of things have been hidden from us. And this is one of the things which has been hidden for us. It really, I don't want to make it political, but it is a very political. It is a very political.
So do the Arabs know what's going on? Is this the reason why there's a war between the Palestinians and the Israelis? Is this the reason why? Do the Palestinians know that they're occupying land that doesn't belong to them?
I will tell you, it's one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons. There are many reasons which were this war, and I can tell you that America is arming Israel up to the teeth. And America keep on saying we want peace in Israel. We are peace process. There is no peace process. There are American weapons all the time brought here in Israel, and we're told that it's about peace. It's not about peace. And one of the reasons, this is really one of the reasons, because the old Arabs do know how the true Hebrews look like. They do know how they look like, and they do know that we are Europeans and we don't look like the ancient Hebrews they used to remember. The Arabs are living for more than 1,000 years on this land, and they know some things we are not told. And now the Arabs are very useful for Israel as long as they repeat the lies the Israel is telling them, that we are the Jews and Israel belongs to us and they can live here, but as long as they accept everything we tell them. Now, every moment when Arabs want to their own university when they teach their own history and their own truth, like how have been they occupied by us, and how have they have been told that we are Jews, according to their sources, we are not all look like the Jews they know. They become an enemy, and we want to represent them like they're only terrorists, and they're blowing themselves up, and they have nothing. Every single thing they say, we should not pay attention because they are terrorists. This is what we are doing right now, and pretty much this is one of the reasons why we have this war with Arabs. Yes,
this is something that's on a level where many people within the government know, even all the way down to the rabbis. The rabbis, would you say the rabbis are they know who the true Hebrews are, and they're pretty much just going along with the whole political power and finance and money?
Well, I can tell you that. Rabbis are very well sponsored. They have a lot of money, which we don't know. We cannot track this money, but I can tell the synagogues and religious organizations have a lot of money, and you can see that on the topmost levels of their synagogue and their structure. They don't know, and they're trying to distract people. There was an Ethiopian rabbi not so long ago. There are a lot of Ethiopian Jews. They're black, and there was an Ethiopian rabbi who've been trying to hint that he accepts everything. He accepts us as Jews, and he accepts Israel, and he accepts everything. But according to the scripture, according to the history, then they look like us today. And for the moment, he's trying to hint this, and to gain some freedom for the Ethiopian Jews living here. He been fired. He's not a rabbi anymore.
Welcome back. The discussion of who are the true Jews.
All right. Okay. So, like I said, if you want to go back and watch that will be in the description. But okay, this is something that is a hidden secret. All right. And why am I showing you this clip? Because what they're talking about is talked about in the Bible. Okay, it's in the prophecies that the nations would join together to hide the identity of the Israelites. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and read some of that, and we'll close out with the video. But before I do that, I'm going to get these comments off the comment board, because this opens up a Pandora's box. All right, so who are the people that are in the land now? Well, okay, Gabriel, all right, warrior of Yahweh, all right, he put it up. Okay, this is Ezekiel 36:5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. Okay, and the fulfillment of this was 1948. All right, Idumea, which is the Greek word for Edom. Okay, they're the ones who came in, and they're the ones that are occupying the land right now as we speak. All right, and Shalom, Yahabashim Yashabarakatah. All right, brother Imraya, San Antonio. Okay, let me get some more comments off the board. Okay, Revelation 3:9. It says, "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee." That's it. Fire. And he put up this one as well. Jeremiah 17:4. Okay. It says, "And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever." Okay, and that's the reason why we had to have that spirit poured upon us and rise back up and say, we are the Israelites, because that was taken from us. All right. Now, I'm gonna get a few more precepts off the board and move forward. Put up Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? This is a dark saying. So from the first portion, we know the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So if you want to know who the wicked is, that it was a mystery, but we've been exposing it. All right, the wicked is talking about Esau, Edom, and it's the so-called white man. He's the one that the earth was given into the hands of. All right. It says he covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay, what does that mean? He painted over the images of the true saints, all right, starting off with the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, all right, King David, all of the Israelites, the angels, they told you, like the guy said in the video, okay, they told you that they were European, all right. When the guy said, he said that the Arabs that are there, they know what the ancient Israelites look like, and they know that those are not the same people. And as long as they play ball, as long as they continue on with the lie, then it's okay, all right. But what's happening is the Lord, He's exposing all these things, okay, and he's making it known of all these different cover-ups. Like I said, it is written in the prophecy. So I'm gonna probably get one more precept, and then we'll go ahead and get that. All right. This is 2nd Ezra 6:28. This is actually one of the scriptures I had queued up. Okay, it says, "As for faith," this is Brother Imrayah, "as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall long be declared." Boom. Fire, fire. Hey man, y'all brothers lighten it up. And you going to Psalms 83. That's exactly where I was going to go next. So let me go ahead and the brother Rayab got that. Okay, Psalms 83. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up on the screen because that's exactly where I was getting ready to go. Okay, like I said, this is in the prophecies, okay, that the nations would do this. All right. This is Psalm chapter 83. All right, I'm starting from the top. It says, "Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh, and hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation. The name of Israel may be no more in remembrance." How did they do that? Well, they sold us into slavery. We came over to the Americas, and they relabeled us and said, "You guys are black. You guys are niggers." Okay, and in the Northern Kingdom, they said, "You guys are Mexicans. You guys are Native American." Okay, they didn't call them by it because nobody. These are not biblical nations. Okay, everybody that's on the earth goes back to one of the three sons of Noah, and the three sons of Noah, they had their own children, and those children became biblical nations. Everybody on the earth goes back to goes back to one of these different nations, and it's important to know who's who so you can understand prophecy, because different prophecies are addressed to different nations. The vast majority of them are either addressed to Jacob or to Esau, but some of them are addressed to Moab, some are addressed to Ishmael. All right, and you got to know who these different nations are to understand who it's talking about. Okay, but this was done. It was a cover up. All right, to hide who the children of Israel were. Let's read it again. Psalms 83:4. "They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee." All right, and we're gonna read. It's gonna tell us, who these nations are. It says the tabernacles of Edom. Okay, that's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and the Ishmaelites. That's the so-called Arabs. Of Moab, that's the so-called Chinese, and the Hagarenes. These are Hamite nations. Hamite nation, which is so-called Africans today. All right, Gabal and Ammon. Ammon is the so-called Japanese. Amalek. Okay, Amalek, that's the chief house of Esau. That's who's over in the land right now. Okay, the ones that are really controlling everything. They control Hollywood, the media, everything, the banking. All right. Okay, it says, and the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. And the Philistines were Canaanites, okay, which are also, modern day Southern and Central Africans and a lot of West Africans as well. Okay, that land, Africa, is known as the land of Ham. All right, it says Assur, which is Assyria, also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. Okay, so it just listed off all these different nations, and they were all confederate together. Now, the lower level people of these nations, they're not aware of this stuff, but best believe the upper echelon, especially of Esau and Ishmael, they know that the people over there now are not the actual Israelites of the Bible. And see, what's happening is that when the Arabs and Esau were, when they were agreeing with each other, okay, then it was all good. They were perfectly fine with keeping that secret. But now that you have Esau going over there and torturing and slaughtering and bombing the hell out of those Arab nations, now they're starting to spill the beans. Okay, and that's what's happening. All right, let's get a precept on that. Okay, Psalm 64. It tells you that the Lord will cause their tongues to fall upon themselves. All right, this is Psalm 64, and I'm gonna get verse 2. It says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." All right, skip down. It says, verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of lying snares privily, and they say, who shall see them? It says they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Okay, skip down. Verse 8, here's the point. All right, it says, so shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Okay, and that's what's happening. All right, the nations are turning on each other because, see, the thing about Esau is bloodthirsty. All right, he can't help it but to kill and to destroy because that's what he was created to do. All right, so even though they made a treaty, with these Ishmaelite nations, the so-called Arabs, okay, now they're starting to spill the beans. All right, even their own people are spilling the beans because Esau is so treacherous that he's oppressing his own people. All right, there's a huge, major, wealth gap between the upper echelons of Esau and then like where we live at, you have Edomites that are in trailer parks. Okay, so Esau's turning on himself. All right, and they're starting to reveal things that weren't revealed 50 years ago. Okay, because they're realizing that the quote unquote American dream and that pretty much the upper echelon is not going to play fair. All right, so everything's being revealed right now. Okay, I'm going to run through these precepts that I got queued up, and then I'll get some off the comment board and we'll close out. Okay, this is Luke chapter 12, and I love it. I love the title of this chapter. It says, God knows and cares. All right, I'm going to start at verse 2. I'm just going to read verses 2 and 3. It says, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed. Therefore, there's nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed into the housetops. All right, upon the housetops, So everything is being brought out right now. Okay, all the information is being revealed. Okay, and it's the Spirit of the Lord's mouth that's doing this. All right, he's destroying that veil that Esau has put over the nations. Okay, as it says in 2 Corinthians 4, it tells you the God of this world has blinded everyone. All right, but it's that veil, that covering over everyone's eyes is being taken down by this truth. Okay, this is Isaiah 25:7. It says, and he will destroy in this mountain, in this rulership, the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. Okay, it says he will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, will wipe away tears from off all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth. For the Lord has spoken it. Because right now, we're hated. We're the most hated by far. Okay, when I'm talking about that start the Israelites period, but starting off with the so-called Negroes, because the so-called Negroes are the head tribe, the tribe of Judah, the Paleo Hebrew Yahweh. All right. So he's gonna take away that rebuke. Okay, the same, and that's really what the gospel is all about. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Okay, the same ones that were hated, mocked at, laughed at, scoffed at. Everyone is gonna know who the Lord's chosen are. Okay, in the times that we're coming into. Okay, starting off with the elect. All right, now let's get this last precept, and the brother Rayab. Oh, Slaki. I gotta go to this one instead. The brother Rayab had put it up. All right, let's get it. I believe this is the one I'm thinking of. 2nd Ezra 6 and verse, let's see. Boom. 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 27. Click on it. It says, for evil shall be put out, deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And that's what's happening. Okay. Even these heathens are bringing up, starting to talk about, starting to spill the beans on all the things that have really been going on behind the scenes. Okay, you got whistleblowers and everything, man. And then of course you got us. You got the men of the Lord that have the Holy Spirit breaking down prophecy, showing you all this stuff in the Bible, all right, and showing you all the wicked plots and schemes and plans of Esau, man. All right. Now let's go ahead and get these precepts of the comment section. We'll get ready to close it up. Okay, let's see. So, all right, let's see. Okay, so the brother Maria put up that Psalms 83. Got that. All right, and then this brother put up. He said, could you load a link to that video by Shah Khan. Yeah, I'll put it up right away. It's in the description box as well, but maybe you can't see that just yet. So I'll go ahead and put it up in just a sec. But okay, this Gabriel, he put up Isaiah 34:8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. That's fire. That's it. Right. That's the Lord is going to punish the people that have fought against Jerusalem. All right, brother, you can get Zechariah 14:12. All that have fought against Jerusalem, all that have done evil against, Jacob. Okay, they're getting ready to be recompensed for that. All right, and then he put up also Isaiah 14:6. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble and that did shake kingdoms? Right, because Esau is getting ready to be taken down with a mighty destruction. And see, right now, okay, no one thinks that he could be taken down. Okay, everybody believes pretty much that, he's he's top dog. That's the reason why they come against us. A lot of these Jakes are afraid. Okay, they're really scared because they're like, how dare you to go up against, the prince of this world? All right, that's pretty much how they think. Okay, but anyways, the water for the precepts, Akim. I'm gonna go ahead and post that. That video, okay, to the live chat, and then once again, the link will be in the description. So any brother wants to do a reaction to it, obviously, you're more than welcome. Okay, that's why I make these videos, to show you guys different things going on in the world, to educate the believers, okay, to let you know that all these things, all right, all these different things that we speak of, okay, they're in the scriptures. All right, that's what we do. That's what we're supposed to do. All right, show you what's going on in the real world and link it up with prophecy. Okay, and I'm gonna get this last precept. Okay, the brother Imrayah, this is the one I quoted, Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague with the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Okay, and that's the judgment the Lord is getting ready to bring, all right, for these great offenses. All right, but the water for that, Agim, the water for all the precepts. Here's the link. Okay, and once again, it will be in the description. If any brother wants to go back and watch that video, you're welcome to do so. And the water for tuning in. All right, definitely, you brothers that watch these videos, post on the comment section, post scriptures. Let me know if it was edifying. Any comments that you have on the video. All right, because it gives me more. It gives me more stuff to do videos on. So that's greatly appreciated as well. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna close out. Okay. Yahweh righteous, I was edifying. And as always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakodash. All right. And all double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of the great millstone and teaching who rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety. To all you sincere Akim, keep pushing, keep believing, and keep the faith, regardless of whether people hear, whether they forbear. All right. Barak, call Akim. All right. That means bless all the brothers. All right. The water, I love you, brothers, man. I'll see y'all soon. All right. Until next time, shalom. All right. The water, brother. Shalom.